Hey you guys, what's up? TREVTRI'S Triathlon coming at you with another episode. We're going to talk about winter training, and specifically winter training on the bike. I have a membership to the YMCA. I can go there, whatever. The hours are great for the YMCA. I usually have no problem getting there if I need to. You guys have seen that in my past videos. But I do have a bike trainer. So this here is a Team Mag Turbo Top Gear bike trainer. Old. I got it for free for somebody that wasn't using it anymore. They bought themselves a new one. If you're looking for a bike trainer, you don't have to go out there. You don't have to go out there and buy a brand new one. You can, don't get me wrong, but there's no reason to, especially if you're newer to the sport like I am. I got this one from a buddy of mine. Actually, my father-in-law gave me this. I got it for free. It's a great bike trainer. Sturdy. I've never had any problem with like moving or wiggling. So if you can find a brand like this or find this one online, which I'm sure you can, this is a good buy. It's simple to use, simple to attach. I'll show you how to attach the bike in another video. I just kind of wanted to talk trainers today. Most of your bike trainers that are out there, they're going to have all these different gizmos and gadgets, and they're going to try to make them so that they're much more expensive than they need to be, okay? You can find a bike trainer online right now for basically nothing. Go on Amazon, go on eBay. You wouldn't even have to go on Amazon. Amazon, you're not going to find like the best deals. You go on eBay, you go on some Facebook Marketplace, any of those locations. Like if you're in a certain community, some communities have their own marketplace. Like the county I live in has a marketplace. So I looked up my county name, typed in marketplace, and there is one. So you can find all these different things without having to go and break the bank. All bike trainers are basically the same. Like I said, some are going to have all these bells and whistles. Some are going to have different ways to attach. What you need is something that's going to hold your bike snugly and securely. Mine does that very well. It just goes straight down, and it locks into place. The tire goes in between and locks into place. On the back side of the trainer, or I mean on the bottom of the trainer, is going to be, as you can see, that was just snug. Needed to be pulled a little bit because it's older, but it still works great. The bottom here, you can see this knob. It's not particularly heavy, but it's not light either. It's sturdy. On the bottom here is a knob. This knob you can turn, and when you turn it, it's just going to give you higher amount of resistance. All right, I know there's ones out there nowadays that you push a button and it'll add resistance itself. I mean, you honestly don't need that. When you're on a bike trainer, you have your gears. You can still use your gears, and your gears can assist you in making things more difficult, more challenging if you're doing a ride. Set it at a certain number that fits you. I'm usually, on mine trainer here, I'm usually between 3 and 4 is my setting on my trainer. Then from there I adjust with my gears. Just with my gears to make it more difficult, make it easier. Whatever. If you adjust it to a higher gear, you're going to push harder. If you adjust it to a lower gear, you're going to pedal easier. Drop down into the drops, into your lowers, and go from there. It's very easy setup. And then from there, once your bike is inside, this bottom part's going to turn, which is going to turn this in here. And inside there's some gears, and the gears just snag onto each other and it make it more difficult to turn. Very simple. When you got your bottom down here, you engage by pushing forward, which locks it up into place, or you push the release and it drops down. Currently, because there's no bike in here, it's not going to give you any resistance. I could push and it'll come up. See? And it comes up and locks into place. So that's when you have a bike in there. It gives you the resistance and holds on, and the bike just slides right in the middle here. Don't use a brand new tire. Like you saw in my last video, I was replacing my tire, my good tire, my road tire that I use outside that I want to keep nice. And I replaced it with a different tire. Now, replacing a tire and using a different tire on here is the way to go. And you don't have to go out and buy a brand new tire to do it, you guys. Save your old tires. Even the ones that have holes in them, you can save your old tire. The tube is still going to work the same. The tube still goes into the tire. You just use an old beat up tire. You're not worried about it hitting rocks. You're not worried about it out there on the road, like skidding out on you, because you got it on the trainer. So use your old tire, attach it onto your bike, and go to town. It's so much more cost effective, so much simpler. You don't have to throw away all your old tires. Yeah, they're going to get beat up a little bit more being on the trainer, just because of what it's rubbing against, the amount of miles that you're going to put on a trainer. And they're not going to be fun miles, don't get me wrong. I have a setup here, which I will show you my setup at some point in time for my bike once it's on the trainer. My setup for my room to make it more enjoyable. Some trainers now will have computers on them. So the computers that are on them will register and they'll go onto your computer. Like if you do Zwift, it'll connect to your computer. You don't have to go out there and buy an expensive trainer to do that though. A lot of us have bike computers. Even if you don't have a bike computer, you can buy a fairly simple, fairly cheap bike computer that'll attach to your back tire. Your back tire will register your rotations. You can see your speed then on your speed gauge if you have a little speed gauge on your bike, which mine does. It's a wireless connection to it. Or you can connect your little computer wirelessly to your bike computer wirelessly to your computer. Again, it'll register for you. So you don't have to go all through this hassle of buying a brand new one that has a computer on it. Just connect your bike computer to your computer at home and you can do Zwift. Much more cost effective, much easier to use. You don't have to spend all that kind of money. And really you don't have to when you're first starting this. So again, you can find a good one online. Sorry, I just finished working out before I came in. If you can't tell, I'm sweating, and I got my workout shirt. I like to wear this to the gym every once in a while. I find your lack of strength disturbing. It has Darth Vader on here. If you don't know, I'm a closet Star Wars nerd. But yeah, bike trainers, you can get them very easily, very cost effective, and you can really set them up well without breaking the bank. So this is TREVTRI'S Triathlon. I appreciate you guys sitting with me, and I'll see you next time. Train hard, try hard.